We typically study Shakespeare securely locked within the borders of Elizabethan England. We imagine the Globe Theatre, the 16th century politics, and the specific historical anxieties of his day. But analyzing literature entirely within a historical vacuum presents a problem. Relying on a single cultural lens restricts how much meaning we can extract from the text, isolating characters and themes to a world that no longer exists. Can a 400-year-old English play intercept with the 3,000-year-old philosophical framework of ancient India? As Dr. Nagar explores, this is a reciprocal dialogue, an experiment in comparative reading, rather than a claim that Shakespeare borrowed from Indian texts. Placing entirely distinct civilizational contexts into a shared conversation does not dilute either of them. It actively illuminates both, turning static history into a living experiment in human nature. Consider the tragedy of Macbeth. Why would a character completely destroy himself, his morality, and his kingdom for a crown? The Indian knowledge system provides a precise vocabulary for this exact flaw: Maya. Macbeth is consumed by the ultimate illusion of power and unchecked ambition. Then there is Othello. The psychological mystery of the play is his sudden, baseless jealousy and his complete blindness to the truth right in front of him. The IKS principle of moha provides a framework for this state. It describes a condition where delusion so completely clouds discernment that the mind loses the ability to distinguish truth from falsehood. By applying these frameworks, we gain a sharper psychological vocabulary to identify the destructive flaws of Western literature's most famous characters. Moving from personal ruin to leadership, King Lear presents a systemic collapse. It is the simultaneous fracturing of both a family and a state. We can read Lear's failure through the IKS concept of dharma. By abandoning righteous duty, he fractures society's structure. We see the opposite in Measure for Measure, a study of Raja Dharma, the balanced ethical duty required of a ruler. This same ethical framework demands the dedication to service we see in Henry V, and highlights the lack of humility in Coriolanus. Viewing these plays through the lens of Dharma shows that true leadership requires prioritizing systemic duty over individual ego. Zooming out to the nature of existence itself, plays like Julius Caesar force characters to navigate the tension between human choice and inevitable destiny. This tension maps directly onto the mechanics of karma, where destiny is shaped by the cumulative weight of human action. On a lighter note, the pastoral world of As You Like It reflects the concept of Leela, the divine cosmic play of life. And when we look at Hamlet's search for meaning, we recognize the deep internal search for the Atman, or the true self. Applying these ancient philosophical terms to Western plots offers a structured way to observe a character's internal growth and spiritual struggles. Combining these frameworks does not overwrite Shakespeare's original words. Instead, it adds a layer of conceptual depth to the tragedies and triumphs we already know. This experiment proves that great literature does not belong strictly to the past, nor is it confined to a single geography. Reading through this lens offers a way to reflect on our own choices and ethics, bridging the gap between historical drama and contemporary life. If these Indian perspectives can offer such clarity to Shakespeare's world, we have to ask what they might reveal when applied to other pillars of Western literature. As we conclude this journey, a new intellectual adventure begins. Join us next time as we shift our focus to John Milton.